where I want to go. Yesterday morning, her boss gave a speech on the 4 parts of your mouth and the problems that you have, from your cheek to your tongue to your teeth. I think I hit it all. And she talked, and your gums. And she gave an excerpt of each one. It's the same thing George is doing with the video camera as well, and I actually have a stream running here. We're doing these things for social media, okay? And the reason I'm doing these things is because it's going to allow me the fundamental footprint that I need to start to put together a comprehensive social media plan. I'm going to tell you that I am not like other people when it comes to social media, so we may have some questions on this, and we may have a rub on this, and it's okay, because it's different approaches. I'm going to start to call myself a social hoarder, okay? It's a good term for what I do, isn't it? All right, so why would I say I'm a social hoarder? Does anybody have an idea? Those of you that have known me a really long time should actually know why I'm saying that.
Well, you reach everybody.
No?
You try to collect all the different ways you can use
Nope.
social media?
I am not going to give away
Oh,
my links to other people.
yes.
I'm not going to take my time and find the post that I like that somebody else says and share their post. You are never going to find me doing that, okay? Because I've said this before, so for those of you that may be a little bit redundant, I think that everything that you read and everything that you encounter in this world, you formulate an opinion on. You may see daily the interest rates. You may have, what is the impact of the rise of the stock market on a 401c? You may have 5 steps of three tapes of gingivitis. Okay, Mona, you just told me a whole story about nonprofits that someday I'll figure it all out. Okay, but each and every one of you read something and you have an opinion. Do we kind of agree with that?
Yes.
Does anybody disagree with that? Okay, so why would you do this and share somebody else's something? Okay, but as I say that, the whole premise of what we're going to talk about is sharing and getting the people back to your website. So we get that ROI and we can start to see this. I'm going to give you an anecdotal story, which I'm going to have to deal with this later today, but I put a page up on LinkedIn a few days ago, and it talked about putting websites back together instead of taking them apart, okay? Because the natural inclination is having a website for this and a website for that, and you end up with 4 websites. I'm going to tell you need one website, and we're going to put them all together. So I kind of put together a step-by-step guide of how you would make a determination of what should be together. I had somebody call me off of LinkedIn and say, I read your page, I have these 2 websites, tell me how to put them back together. Which is going to end up being a pretty substantial job on my part, with a long-term attachment to it. So there's definite, if you do this right, there is a definite way to get a return on investment